picks, he tends to perform significantly weaker than what we normally see out of him. So they do grab this Samuel. Now they're kind of running the risk of Mousesports taking that Kestrel away from them and forcing Mercedes onto a third pit selection for him.
Absolutely. Samuel locked in for Agony, and we'll see where the side of Mousesports wants to go with this one now that that pick has been taken for the other side. But definitely looking to build a siege composition by the looks of things from Qlash to start this one off. But Kestrel will be taken away from them along with that Arden. So Mousesports, kind of a standard meta composition in terms of they have a strong pick for each role.
They have a very strong meta composition where Kestrel, that's going to be going to lane as weapon power. It's still possible to go to the jungle just because I'm the Doom and his CP Kestrel is very strong, but most likely going to be weapon power Kestrel with a jungle CP Blackfeather, and with the Arden, the protection that comes out from his Vanguards, the gauntlets once dropped, how much he can lock in targets and how much you can restrict your opponent's movements. It's a composition that works so well together, especially going into the later stages of the game.
Now Qlash gonna have a we'll get to see where Mercedes is going to go with this final selection. Again, the Kestrel and the Vox were his top two. He goes back to the Gwen. This is really the only three heroes I think we've even seen him play. There's maybe 1 or 2 games where he wasn't on one of these 3 picks, so it has definitely been heavy focus on the comfort picks and not really so much focusing towards the meta, because Gwen in this situation I think doesn't really offer a whole lot against a Kestrel or a Blackfeather.
No, especially if it's a CP Blackfeather and a weapon power Kestrel in lane, because that would mean Gwen gets outranged by both of these heroes, and it's very hard for her to approach and burst down a target because she's going to take so much damage back in return.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be very difficult to go for those trades and very difficult to survive these fights. But if Qlash can do it, then they will be looking to push this to a 3-game series. But Mousesports, with a very strong default composition, it feels like they're looking good in this series. I'm going to ask you guys for a quick prediction before we jump into this one. Can Mousesports finish this one off 2-0, or are Qlash coming back in?
I think Mousesports will probably close out, especially with that draft.
Yeah, absolutely. Mousesports, with the way this draft went, I don't see a way that Qlash is going to be able to win this game.
All right, well, we'll see if that is going to be the case as we head on towards this game. Make sure to let us know who you guys at home think is going to take this one as well. Hashtag Vainglory on Twitter. Let us know whether you're a Qlash fan or if you want Mouse to take this one 2-0. It's time to discover if Qlash can hold on to their spot or if they're going into the challenge battles as we pass it back to Jaws and Sean Ostino.
Thanks, guys. Once again, here we go. Last-ditch attempt here for Qlash coming up against Mouse. Mouse are 1-0 up in this best-of-3 series here, Sean. And we've got a Gwen on the field, we've got a Samuel, and we've got a Lyra here. And like they said, not too much of a meta composition. And even Tasty saying, you know, Gwen, where does she really fit? But Qlash reverting to comfort rather than meta, which is exactly what Mouse have done.
It's a really difficult situation that Qlash is in here, Jaws. And with Mercedes on this Gwen, I would expect him to just have a lot of burst damage coming out. And you want to be able to focus Leon here on this Kestrel. But the thing is, if you're focusing Leon, then you're ignoring I'm the Doom, who could be a very big damage threat with the barriers, with the extended range on the on-points that will be coming out of this CP Blackfeather. Mercedes is outranged, just like they were talking about on the desk, with the her auto attacks, with the buckshot bonanzas. They're going to be coming out, and it looks like Mouse is invading early.
Look at this, a 3-man invade. The Treant finds the route on Disown, sent really low, and I think the Doom, with the help of the EU Treant, will find first blood. Mercedes taking a large chunk out of Leon, but takes 1 too many glimmer shots, and in fact, I'm the Doom finds a double kill to start this game off. They couldn't have asked for a better start, or maybe they could, because Agony is so close to going down as well, and On Point will find him in a triple kill. Could it get any meta? Apparently it can.
Oh my goodness, a triple kill at 1.5 minutes into the game, Jaws. This is just insanity. Mouse is on the front foot now. They've got momentum going their way. They can shut down Qlash and deny them their hopes and dreams of getting out of the challenge zone. And it's a really difficult thing now that Mercedes and Agony have to pull themselves out of this situation. Disowned as well has got to be an effective captain. He's got to be able to throw down those sigils, bright bulwarks at the right times. But the thing is, he's got to be able to engage effectively too. They can't always play defensively. They've got to be able to push these objectives to be able to get on top of Leon, do some engage with the Arcane Passage, throw down the Bright Bulwarks too to lock him up a little bit, reduce some of that movement ability, because that's where we will see Kestrel being the most vulnerable.
What's the most scary thing as well? We are 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the game. I'm the Doom's almost got Shatter Glass, or he's almost got an Aftershock, depending on where he wants to go. That is a terrifying thought, and Mercilli's is going to find himself on the wrong side of an on point as well as Mouse go for a small engage, but they're quite handily actually trading the damage back to them.
Yeah, if you look over at the last team fight in the jungle where they got those 3 kills, I'm the Doom wasn't really being prioritized as a target that much. And because of that, Leon did go pretty low, but he wasn't able to be killed by Qlash, and Qlash ended up losing all their lives for it. It's just a very, very difficult situation here. I would expect Mercilli's to be going for Sorrow Blade as his first item, but it's going to be a tall task to be able to take out Leon on this Kestrel.
Oh man, look at that poke coming out from Qlash. That turret is already down to about 1/3 HP. Mouse really have to be careful. They did get the early triple kill, but it's what they do with that lead is going to be important in the next couple of minutes, because Qlash, they've got advantages in the lane in the form of Mercilli's and Agony consistently shoving these waves in, making it harder and harder for Leon to farm, and you can already see a CS lead actually opening up for Mercilli's here of around 10.
Yeah, you do see that lead opening up, and if you look in the jungle, it's a little bit of a lead actually for I'm the Doom, so it's kind of vice versa there. Oh man, but we do see Justman wanting to... I'm the Doom's actually getting poked down quite a bit, but we do see Justman actually picking up some minion candy, and Mercilli's has some as well. They really need to look at what's happening in the lane and the jungle.
Oh, yeah, and the jungle, yeah. Agony in a lot of trouble on the wrong side of things in enemy territory. Justman and I'm the Doom are going to chase him up, but on point will finish the kill, and that'll be I'm the Doom securing his 4th of the game.
Wow, they didn't even need the Crystal Sentry there to be able to clean up that kill on Agony. That just shows you how much damage is already coming out so early from I'm the Doom and Leon. Their composition is just astounding. When you get into the jungle, you really have to watch out for I'm the Doom. And you have to watch out for Leon. Those Glimmer shots are going to have an easier time hitting now. Those are skill shots.
They are skill shots, but Leon does make it look easy. We have to kind of say that. Very mechanical laner. And with that, Mouse, they're opening themselves up with a gold lead also. About 1,000 in the bank for them. They're going to rotate down towards the shop, and I'm the Doom will be picking up his first item, and that item is going to be Shatter Glass.
Look at Mercilli's too. He has a tension bow that he's actually picked up in his inventory. Not necessarily the best item.
Oh, hang on a second, because he's just going to get jumped on. It's not going to be good when you're actually just going to get deleted. Or speaking of getting deleted, that tension bow coming in good handy right now. But that damage coming out from Leon, that one on point, chunked all of Qlash down, and it forces them to back off.
It's interesting because Tension Bow did get a little bit of a buff to compensate for the health changes in 2.9. However, it's still not necessarily the best item because the health is just so much higher, and they only increased it a couple hundred more, right? So, 33% more actually. So in doing that, we still have a lot of barriers to deal with on the side of Mouse. Vanguard is going to be able to provide a lot of barrier. When On Point is connecting, we have a big barrier for I'm the Doom built into his kit. So he's able to block out a lot of this burst damage that's coming from Mercilli's here, and Mercilli's is relying on that burst damage because it works so well with Gwen's kit. But I feel like more base damage is necessary.
Well, Tension Bow into Sorrow Blade wouldn't be such a bad build you can imagine. However, I'm the Doom looking for a little engagement again. Those On Points are starting to really rack up. Agony takes a 400 damage On Point to the face and ends up just marching down towards the lane instead, trying to get a bit of revenge on Leon, who takes a Tension Bow proc. You can see there the amount of damage that Qlash can output in a very small window, and that small window, I feel, is going to have to be their one to go for, because if I'm the Doom joins the fights and gets a couple of On Points down, it's going to make their jobs a whole lot harder. And speaking of that, the Bright Bulwark did come out to facilitate that. Aces High will go wide as Leon just sidesteps it. Mercilli's going extremely low as they dive straight back in. I'm the Doom finds his 5th kill, and Agony now diving and dodging around those On Points, trying to stay alive, and Leon just landing Glimmer Shot after Glimmer Shot on Disowned. That'll be Qlash for the time being, just backing off.
And these Glimmer Shots are doing a lot of damage, but at the same time, they've got to watch out for I'm the Doom, because once their health bars are low, he has the execute damage, and he can just come in there. Oblivion misses. and looks like they're going in for more.
Yeah, and Agony going very low. I'm the Doom's going to get that damage. See you later. Speaking about executing people, I'm the Doom on point range. The execute, see you later. And that will be a kill over to Mouse once again. Doom's off to a 6 kill streak and still can't get any damage down to that turret though. Qlash firmly ahead only in that regard.
A 6 kill streak, about 2,000, 1,500 gold in the lead right now, actually. And we do see it looks like I'm the Doom is building towards it looks like he's building towards actually a broken myth, so he's going to be able to bypass a lot of the shielding that is being prioritized by Mercedes and Disowned at the moment. We see kinetic shield on Disowned, light shield on Mercedes. Yeah, it's really difficult to prioritize Leon. And by late game, he's going to have so much damage, but I'm the
Doom's found Mercedes. Hang on a second. Rose offensive using a defensive mana. Mercedes going extremely low and still gets taken out in a 1v3. I'm the Doom walks away with a kill. The sustain in his gear coupled with the shielding you were talking about earlier just stopped that damage going through, and it also enabled Mouse to take the first turret of the game.
Oh, man. One turret down for Qlash. Their hopes and dreams of being able to get out of the challenge zone are just dimming as this game goes on. We're at 8.5 minutes in here, Jaws, and we have Gauntlet available for Just Man. We did see it come out in one of those last couple of team fights there, but we do have a essentially reflex block, which is built into Mercedes' kit, where he can skedaddle out of the Gauntlet. However, if Just Man builds an Echo, that's going to be another thing to deal with. You're just going to have to get a reflex block for that.
That you will. Now, Just Man has had that level 7 mark. We haven't seen a Gauntlet come out just yet. Leon sends the one-shot, one-kill straight down the lane. It only just tags Disown for the minor point of damage. But with that turret down now and the poke that Mouse do have, they can now just force fights and they can force Qlash to actually respond, and exactly what they're doing here. Agony takes a lot. There's the Vanguard onto I'm the Doom. That's going to be a massive Gauntlet, but it doesn't quite finish off Agony, but that on point straight under turret will. Mercedes falls low as well, and I'm the Doom threads the needle with the on point and manages to take out Agony and Mercedes in a single sweeping blow. There's the turret as well for Mouse. That's their second one on the board.
It's a really easy needle to thread when you have your on point maxed out, because he's doing so much damage with it. He has his Shatter Glass. He's working towards that broken myth, and now they're cleaning out the Crystal Sentry and the rest of the jungle from Qlash. Things are looking really good for I'm the Doom, sitting at 9-0-0 right now. All the kills belong to him at this moment. Mousesports really pushing it up, and there he goes with that broken myth, just picking it up. But look at Leon too. He's got Sorrow Blade. He's working towards the Tyrant's Monocle. Disowned, caught out in the bush.
He's massively caught out, you could say. Does Just Man... Oh, Oblivion's going to get used on the turret for the damage, but Agony is just going to get executed on the spot. Just Man, would you look at that? And the Doom found himself another kill. He's on 9-0 right now. Only a little bit scary here, Sean, although he's going to find Disowned as well. Mercedes' back is actually stopped there. Doom needs to find one more on point. One shot, one kill, goes down the lane, assists him in the kill. That's 10-0 for I'm the Doom, just showboating at this point. And Mercedes gets found out by Just Man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide from the likes of Mouse. Doom comes in, doesn't manage to secure his 11th. Leon will take that one for himself.
Oh my goodness, Leon has 2 kills now, actually. And Just Man, right in the shop at that crucial moment, he picked up War Treads, anticipating that we would see maybe a skedaddle come out of Mercedes. He did pop skedaddle during that engage. Gold payout, immense gold payout goes over to the side of Mouse, and they've just increased their gold lead in the last few minutes, Jaws. We've seen them skyrocket with all the kills they've been getting, taking the objectives right now. We have 2 turrets down for them and the Crystal Sentry, cleaning out the jungle. They've increased their gold lead to about 7,000. This is, I'm gonna say now that it's almost insurmountable, because Qlash is just falling behind so much. If you look at the levels right now, we have Mercedes at 9, we have Leon at 10, we have I'm the Doom at 11, and Agony at 9, just at level 10 at the moment. Things are looking pretty grim for them, and I'm the Doom is working on his 3rd CP damage item, whereas Agony's only working on his 2nd CP damage item. Oh man.
Grim, I think, is a little bit of an understatement, I'm not going to lie. If this was a fairy tale, then Mouse would be the heroes of it, and Qlash would be the monsters that they are slaying, and that's exactly what they're looking to do right now, pushing them under turret. Massili's, look at that damage from the on point. In fact, Ace is high, only hits Just Man, and now behind the Doom, his signal to go. A Rose offensive through Agony, kills him, and that will be Massili's falling as well, as Leon does manage to break the base with that turret take. They're going to push this minion wave in, although it is very low and actually just gets secured by Disowned. Leon, you're very, very weak, my friend, and he decides to back off in the end. But we are looking at a 14-0 game. Mouse, they're looking to end this in the next couple of minutes, and it'll be a perfect one if they do.
The synergy that is happening between the members of Mousesports right now is just astounding. They're going in, I'm the Doom providing such distraction and the barrier for himself, not to mention the synergy between that and the barrier coming out of these Vanguards from Just Man are just providing so much protection. Leon doing a lot of damage in his own right with these glimmer shots, and then we have I'm the Doom just executing everybody down. He's a nightmare right now. We don't see that very often in these professional games here in the VGA. A nightmare on I'm the Doom, Jaws.
He's treating this like it's solo queue, in all honesty. I'm the Doom just popping off. If you met this kind of black feather in solo queue, I think it would be a surrender at 15, in all honesty. Right now, it looks like they're going to be able to finish it before 15 minutes. The gold miner will get taken. Leon and I'm the Doom fully stacked up on items, and in fact that double monocle coming online means Leon's even hurting a bunch. Disowned and I'm the Doom having a little bit of fun with the recalls. I think Qlash at this point they kind of know is over, but there's a slim opportunity they kill I'm the Doom, but the sustain it seems in this kit even is just a little bit too much at this point. The shielding come out from Just Man, and he hasn't even got, well sorry, he does have Echo on board now. He doesn't have the gauntlet available for the next couple of seconds, but Mouse just clearing out the rest of the jungle. That'll just leave Qlash just farming up these minion waves just for the small amount of gold they do provide. It's looking in dire straits for them. It looks like they're going back to that challenge battles position. Mouse, they got 1 more minute until that Kraken approaches. We'll see what they do with it.
Yeah, the Echo is online for Just Man right now. I would keep my eye on him. He's going to be, him and the on points coming out of I'm the Doom are going to be the big team and fight initiators here. But it's just going to be so easy to lock people down.
Oh man, War Tread's pot from Disown. The fountain was too late, and that'll be a gauntlet laid down. Agony and Massili's trying to run back to base. Mouse fully healthy at this point, and Qlash a little bit worse for wear. It looks like Mouse are just going to finish up these turrets. I think they're aware that the game is pretty much done and over. There's the Echo. They do stun up Agony. Another on point will send him packing. The Crystal's going to get beat on as well. And that'll be Mouse picking up their second victory and then taking the series as well. They will face G2 in the finals in a moment. As soon as they actually kill the Crystal. They're just having a bit of playing with their food now.
Oh man, they sure are. And Mount Leon just shooting them on the healing pad. But man, the dreams of Qlash have been destroyed along with that Bane Crystal. And they just got steamrolled that game. I can't even believe it. It seems like such a different team, night and day, between the Qlash that we saw yesterday when they play at their strongest to the Qlash we saw today versus Mousesports. Or it's just that Mousesports is just such an amazing team, Jaws, getting 13-0 nightmare status kills on I'm the Doom. Perfect game for them, and they closed this one out so well. And Qlash is going to have to fight in the challenge battles, it would seem.
And that they will, and we can't forget that they are facing G2 up again next. And if they perform like